We are about to witness Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL D-League Season 2 here in Amoranto Sports Complex, Quezon City. And we will be covering two D-League matchups. The first match will be between Caloocan, Batang, Kankaloo for the 21 and under. They're going up against Abra Solid North Junior Weavers-Lamtex. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm John Ocampo, joined by our analyst, JP Ruiz. And later on, you will meet Daphne Cristobal as our courtside reporter. Good evening, partner.
Good evening. Welcome, everyone. If you're still watching with us, this will be a great matchup in the D-League.
Well, indeed. So, let's jump right into it, partner. Itong team natin, Abra between battling Caloocan. Well,
Definitely.
Abra will set their debut today. So, what are we expecting?
Well, definitely, for those who are still new to here, might as well join the party, no? Abra Solid North Junior Weavers-Lamtex will be debuting today. This will be their first season. Second season, of course, of the D-League, but this will be their first showboat here. The squad is composed of some returning talents and some fresh faces who are ready to leave a mark. So some among them are Jamir Eligado, formerly from San Juan, and Lance Masiglat, who previously suited up for Caloocan, no? Both now finding a new home in Abra. But definitely, we cannot forget the former UAAP Season 87 Rookie of the Year, VJ Pre. So can he carry the same impact and continue to shine this time in Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL DD?
Well, such a powerhouse of a team itong Abra, partner. However, on the other hand, let's talk about the dark team, Caloocan. They are not someone or some team na madaling matatalo because they are the former North Division champs.
No, definitely, no. They are the runners-up in the championship match in the inaugural season. Talking about the Caloocan JY Batang Kankaloo. They won their first matchup against the QC 828 Alpha Giants by 77-76. Their top performer is John Dave Panelo, 17 big points, 12 big rebounds, along as their returnee players from Caloocan, sina Leonard Isabel and Clint Manzano, making an impact. So if you want to see them go 2-for-0, expect them to get a lot of good shot selections as well as being very aggressive on defense. They made 6 big rejections in that ball club.
Well, I'm excited about this, partner. I know everyone is as well, so let's not keep the fans waiting. Let's turn this over to our venue announcer for the starting lineup.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for another season of exciting basketball action here at Amoranto Sports Complex, Quezon City, as we begin the consideration of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Z-League Season 2. This is the first game of today's doubleheader featuring the Batang Abra Weavers-Lamtex versus the JY Caloocan Batang Kankaloo. We are live on our official Facebook page and YouTube channel of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Now let us meet the starters from both teams, beginning with Batang Abra Weavers-Lamtex. On guard number 9, Lance Masiglat. Also guard number 12, Alistair Casindillo. At forward number 1, Jamir Eligado. Also forward number 22, Ringold Mejia. Playing center number 24, Bricks Rado. At coach, Enoch Belanda. Assisted by Don Udo. Team consultant, Yon Garcia. Team manager, Christopher Conby. Team owner, Congressman Mayor J.B. Bertos. Jackson Lee. Now let us meet the starters from your JY Caloocan Batang Kankaloo. At guard number 13, Jonathan Manalili. Also guard number 26, Matthew Rubico. At forward number 16, George Diamante. Also forward number 31, Leonard Desabel. Man on the middle, number 12, John Zay Panelo. At coach, RJ Patricio. Assisted by Nico Bermido. Team manager, John Ace Bronde. Team consultant, Kian Asisio. Team owner, Honorable Congressman Dean Asisto. Our games officials for today's match, Chief Dino Perez, Umpire 1 John Sancon, Umpire 2 Raymond Batera. Junior MPBL Executive Director, Mr. J.R. Navarro. Junior MPBL Commissioner, Mr. Keith Picasso.
Now for the Dora team starters in this 21 and under match up for Caloocan muna, Manalili, Rubico, Diamante, Decibel, and Panelo. On the other hand, for Abra, we have Masiglat, Casinillo, Mejia, Elgado, and Reyno. Once again, this is the 21 and under division, kuya ng mga kuya. D-League Season 2 para dito sa Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Now, first ball possession will go to Abra. Once again, my name is John Ocampo. I'm joined by our analyst, JP Ruiz, and our courtside reporter, Daphne Cristobal. That was an early score for Elgado.
And that is the debut bucket of Abra. That is care of Jamir Elgado, the former player from San Juan.
Jamir Elgado. Well, we have some familiar names and faces, from the first season. Manalili on the attack, he was fouled in the process. Partner, I want to talk about the intensity of this game. And yung powerhouse of a team ng Abra going up against another powerhouse, itong Caloocan.
Definitely, Abra is a dark horse given the fact that they are quite new. You don't know what to expect from them. They didn't play last season. These are a couple of players who, I guess, want to make a name for themselves. They want to step up and let them know na, hey, we are part of this division.
Oo, partner, tama, And also, as I've seen on the players list, I think they have 5 homegrown players. So talagang mga homegrown players ng Abra, and not just that, they're from big universities.
Definitely, and I believe that, as you mentioned, they want to make sure that homegrown players are part of each squad to represent proudly their teams. And of course, you can't hide the fact that there will be players from different colleges and universities, as I mentioned earlier. I believe that was Leonard Decibel and Clint Manzano actually are returnees from Caloocan. But from talking about Abra, Jamir Elgado came from San Juan and Lance Masiglat came from Caloocan, the previous team. So Lance Masiglat will have the opportunity to play against his former squad.
Oo, Although there were some new players dito sa Caloocan, however, most of the players ng Caloocan ay naging katim niya rin nung season 1.
Talking about Caloocan though, on the other hand, the returnees that we should keep an eye out for are Leonard Decibel and Clint Manzano. They did perform well in their first time out last week.
Familiar names and faces, yes.
For people who are unaware, one of the biggest losses of the Caloocan JY Batang Kankaloo was Kian Baclaan, who is now with, of course, De La Salle University. So it's up to the others to step up now in this new season.
Now Jonathan Manalili, with that pull-up misses. Oh, that was a clean block. No whistle was called. Now Caloocan on the attack. Decibel with a fake and a finish.
That is a very smart move there by Leonard Decibel. As I mentioned, he is one of the go-to players for this squad who did play last season.
Well, since ito yung mga kuya ng mga kuya, you can already feel the intensity even early on this first quarter. The aggression, the precision, the athleticism of these players. Ooh! A little shake.
That was
Rubico.
That was a dipsy-do play there by Matthew Rubico.
Pound for pound fitness performance, a foul counted play by Rubico. A bucket and 1. And all big men on the floor. Though that will not go in, still a great play para dito kay Rubico. Now Elgado finds his teammate underneath. And it's good. para dito kay Lance Masiglat.
Second chance opportunity for Lance Masiglat. As I mentioned, he is the former Caloocan player. So he is making a statement against his former squad.
Well, attacking Panelo's defense earlier in that sequence. Now, Diamante pulls up for 3 but a bit too strong. Same ball possession as per our referees. Mananatili ang bola dito sa Caloocan.
Very intense first quarter. Close ball game so far from both teams.
Well, speaking of intensity, partner, wow, look at that. Manalili with the backhand one.
Manalili making his presence known for Caloocan. As you can see this replay here, getting the N1 bucket.
For the pound-for-pound fitness foul counted play, Manalili takes it this time.
Yeah, in his previous timeout against QC, John Moses Manalili scored 9 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists with 2 steals.
Well, Manalili is seen on the social media pages. Super guard kung tawagin. So I'm excited to see what he can bring on this ball game, especially against Abra, known to be having a lot of players from big universities. So we're talking about not just the names, pero yung experience and the expertise nila.
Actually, partner, si Caloocan, they do have a lot of players from the NCAA and the UAP junior squads. He list them down, From Letran, nandyan si Manalili, si George Diamante, and Lex Gazingan. From Lyceum, nandyan si Matthew Rubico, who we just saw, as well as JD Panelo and Lance Arrigue. From San Sebastian, it's Mark Esperanza.
So it's a battle,
Oo, but lastly, from Ateneo, nandiyan rin si Nathan Asisio, and from Arellano, it's Paul Reguera. So more than half the squad of Caloocan, they have retooled themselves to get better this season.
Well, Caloocan is up for redemption, but look at that.
Oo.
Long two-pointer. Decibel. Wasn't expecting that pass. Kasi kanina, partner, nakita ko tinamaan
Correct.
siya sa mukha. So medyo iniinda niya pa. He wasn't expecting that pass. Unfortunately, it became a turnover. Steps back. And it's good.
Good opportunity here for Abra, able to get second chance opportunity of the loose turnover, and it started with the former Caloocan player, si Lance Masiglat.
I believe that's Lawrence Mangubat.
But Masiglat was able to get the possession, I meant, sorry.
Look at the attack. Almost went in.
Lawrence Magubat staying aggressive here in the first quarter.
And speaking of physicality and physical appearance, partner, kitang-kita natin dito sa 21 and under yung development ng physical na attributes itong mga players natin. They're no longer teenagers. Or I believe there are some, if ever. Pero 21 and under division is no joke. Look at their physical build. So hindi na ordinaryong bump eh.
These could be in the college level, partner. These are players that, for all we know, are ready to commit to colleges, universities. These schools are constantly scouting these kinds of players.
Well, there's a timeout called by Caloocan. First timeout of this ball game. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Thirteen to 7 is our score right now. Lamang po dito ang side ng Abra para sa Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL D-League 21 Under Division. Alam natin kapag pinag-usapan natin itong side ng Caloocan, unang papasok sa isip natin ay isang powerhouse team. But for head coach RJ Patricio, it is different. He wants this team to be identified as the hard workers. Despite having a lot of stars under their lineup, dalawang bagay din ang kanilang ikino-consider ngayon dito sa ating tournament. Chemistry at pati rin yung perfect combination sa team na ito. Alam naman natin na mahirap din ang pag-come up sa team nito, pero ang gusto kasi ng coaches, not just their first first 5, pero pati na rin yung mga second stringers and up to the third stringers ay kayang-kaya rin makipagpasik laban. And let's find out if they'll be able to also trim down the lead here on this ball game. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Daphne, for that courtside report. No, indeed, Caloocan is also a powerhouse. So Abra going up against Caloocan in their debut is no joke.
Oh, exactly. No, it's a very pressure-packed matchup to start your junior MPBL debut against the runner-ups in the D-League.
Yeah, first runner-up dun sa parang sa North and South Finals and North Division champs. It's a Northern Division.
Oo.
Imagine going up against the former champs, and runner-ups. Well, earlier, Gasingan hit that 3. Now, Diamante misses that. But he gets fouled, and now he will have a chance to make a 2-pointer on the free throw line.
Very aggressive play there for Diamante, able to get the contact. Let's see if they can cut the deficit to 4.
Well, what I like about this partner, every time Caloocan plays, they bring in the crowd, they draw in attention. Dumadayo talaga. Well, as we noticed dun sa home court nila, sobrang dami ng tao.
I believe in their debut game,
Yeah.
it was a factor. They got the W, and no doubt, the fans came there for their support. And even here, in the city of QC, marami pa rin Caloocan fans na yun.
Paikot dito sa atin, partner.
Actually.
Only the live viewers can see what we're seeing right now. And also, speaking of that win or that victory last time na naglaro ang Caloocan for the first time in the Season 2, 1 point lang ang lamang. Ganon kadikit sa D-League Season 2. Now, Abra.
And that is a contact foul, care of Jamir Elgado. As mentioned, Elgado able to get it done for 2 free throws.
Well, 16-12 in favor of Abra in the first quarter with 3 minutes, 5 seconds remaining.
Jamir Elgado getting the first of 2. New squad, new opportunity, want to make an instant impact, no? They want to start off strong. Who else than against, the reigning North champs?
Yes, indeed. He missed the second one. Now Caloocan, Gasingan with that pull-up, misses the second opportunity.
Great stop here by the white shirts.
Now post up for 3. A bit too strong. CJ Yuran. Now Manalili misses that layup. Alistair Casinillo traveling to traffic. Wala. Now Manalili attacking the defense of Abra. Diamante. Drop pass to Panelo.
That was a great quick cut pass there. Able to get a higher accuracy from the big man.
And the alertness of these players, being able to find an open man. Now Abra trying to set up a play. Elgado powering through with 2 defenders. A bit short, offensive rebound. Now Mangubat with that layup.
That was a very effective layup. Creative move there by Lawrence Mangubat.
So truly, let's take a look at this replay.
First off, great second chance opportunity by Abra, able to get it from the long stretch arms of the orange shirts, and you can see the result, getting another fast break.
Really a team to watch out for itong Abra, giving 5-point lead dito sa Caloocan, knowing that they are the former Northern champs.
Ooh, a deflection there. Possession stays with the orange shirts. 21 and under, partner.
21 and under.
They look so, pang-professional na eh.
Oo. Kumbaga ready na for the bigger leagues.
Yes.
Look at that.
Not giving up on the play. Second chance opportunities is showed here by Caloocan. They're now down by 3.
Using that size and reach advantage from si Aurigue. Now Abra will try to counter that. That was a foul.
That is a defensive foul.
Dito kay Danag.
Oo.
Marquis ang Danag. And as we were saying, partner, basing on their physical appearance, ready na nga sila sa bigger leagues and wala na, kumbaga their skills, their experience, doon na yun papunta.
I don't want to assume, but I'm guessing more than half the players of the D-Leagues are either committed already to universities or colleges. And the remaining, for sure will get a probable scholarship in the future. We will see, pero this is the opportunity to show it.
Yes, indeed, partner. Actually, I've read some articles or news na yung mga galing sa junior versions ng universities ay nag-transition na to seniors. And that's something to tell these players, kumbaga their experience and skill. Well, a lot of defenders there for Manalili.
I think
79, yeah.
I think some of the players to also look out for in the Abra squad, I believe are second-gen players. I'm looking at Dwayne Miranda, I believe related to Coach Denok, who is part of the coaching staff. And I think I see Carl Rodriguez, I believe related to Larry, the former PBA.
Well, the second generation of players passing on their skills and experience, Now Manalili shaking off, setting things up, pulls up, a bit too strong. Now that was the end of the first quarter with Abra taking the 9-point lead, 25-16.
Very impressive to start your debut against the defending North champions. You can see here, first quarter, Chef's Magic, first quarter highlights. Quick play there by Abra. At the meantime, that is a very, very tough N1 bucket care of Matthew Rubico. And then once again, second chance opportunity, the hang time given there, care of Jonathan Manalili.
That's the end of the first quarter, 25-16 in favor of Abra. We'll be right back. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. And as we enter the second quarter of this matchup between Caloocan and Abra for their debut. Once again, this is John Ocampo, joined by JP Ruiz, our analyst, and Daphne Cristobal for our courtside reports. We are back in action in that quick two-pointer.
That is a quick action play there for Caloocan, cutting the deficit now to 7.
Care of Lance Aurigue. Now Abra looking to counter that. Rodriguez with the fake. That was a bit of a contact there.
Yeah, that was a quick bump. Care of Nathan Asistio.
And speaking of Asistio, I believe Congressman Dean Asistio is also in the crowd.
Uh-huh.
So we would like to acknowledge his presence here in the Junior MPBL Season 2 D League.
Probably related.
I'm thinking the same.
Referring to Nathan Asistio.
Now the lead is down to 7.
Meanwhile, partner, let me just share very quickly the end of the first quarter stats here. The big distinction here is that Abra has 4 steals to Caloocan 0.
Active hands for Abra.
Oh.
Look at that far three-pointer.
Abra.
Yan, Danag.
Continuing to make it rain, able to extend the lead down to double digits.
That's John Tagocon taking the rebound. Big man. Look at the height difference compared to the other players. Take a look at this replay.
No hesitation. Cold-blooded. That is a 3-point basket care of Ringgold Mejia.
Now for now, let's turn this over to our courtside reporter, Daphne.
John and JP, we got to spoil Abra's debut with VJ Press absent since he's still out of town with his college team, UP. But for Abra, just like their professional team in the MPBL, they target to be competitive and unstoppable in the 21 under rankings. Calling the shots is head coach Denok Miranda, who didn't expect but took this challenge to lead the junior Weaver-Lamtex. Two things this team is also eyeing, which is winning and developing players. Despite this abrupt lineup with just a week to compress, their solid JRU core is something their team could hold on to. John and JP.
Thank you so much, Daphne, for that wonderful courtside report. Partner, wala pala si VJ Prey.
No, actually, yes. We were trying to find him earlier. And very valid reason why he's unable to be here today. But, of course, the whole squad will step up in his absence.
Well, that's what we're seeing right now. Giving there's a 10-point lead in favor of Abra. Even in the absence of one of their key players and I believe a superstar in joining the Abra team.
Yes. And very fortunate to have a very, I would say, experienced, tenured coach with lots of wisdom. Talking about Coach Denok.
Now right here, Caloocan trying to close the gap. Got fake, got pass. Asistio is found right under the net.
Able to get the drop pass there. Had difficulty getting the shot. Able to pass it immediately for the higher accuracy basket.
That's Magno to Asistio. No, Abra looking to score in that corner. Powering through the defense, Mangubat gets it done.
Bully ball this way inside, partner. Despite the, I believe mas matangkad yung matchup ni Mangubat, able to get the spin move. Tough basket.
Tough basket, tough player itong si Mangubat. Look at that pass to Magno. Oh, mananatili ang bola dito sa Caloocan.
Quick arms, quick deflection there by Aldwin Herrera, keeping the basketball with the Orchards. As you can see here, great bully ball inside play, care of Lawrence Mangubat.
Was being guarded by Esperanza earlier. Now Esperanza against Mangubat naman. Diamante finds his spot. A bit too short.
Yeah, Diamante had all day to take it, unable to convert. Great defense there, care of Reno. Bricks Reno.
That floater, but too strong. Rebounded by Magno. Now Esperanza will take care of the ball. Magno to Asistio. Back to Magno. Now Diamante on the attack. 3 versus 1 in the middle.
Wow.
A lot of
great
spin.
footwork.
Almost losing the ball, but there it is. Jurag takes it for Abra and a huge block by Magno, hurting himself in the process.
That was an emphatic rejection. Great hops there
I'd like to see that again.
from Andrex Magno. Take a look at this. It would have been an easy giveaway by CJ Jurag. And a swat.
Napakagat-labi si Magno sa gigil doon.
Great no call there by the refs.
Yeah. We're going to take a timeout first. We'll be right back. We're back into this ball game, 31-21 in favor of Abra. 6 minutes 23 seconds here in the second quarter. 10-point lead pa rin. Nandito, nakapanig sa Abra. Caloocan still fighting their way para mapaliit itong kalamangan. We're seeing a difference between the Abra and Caloocan here in the 21 and under division. Now Eligado on the attack. The spin and fake. Wasn't able to convert. Diamante with the rebound. Diamante powering through. Wasn't able. Magno on the outside. Sumalaksak. Wala. But he was fouled.
Kakaiba to. Andrex Magno. One block from one end, then driving against the hefty opponent.
Masiklat.
And springboards his way up.
That's too big of a defender for Magno.
Andrex Magno will now be, I believe, a fan favorite.
Relentless and fearless attacking that defender. First one, good.
Unable to get the first there.
But the good thing is he was able to keep his landing safe after
actually.
bumping dun sa malaking defender. 1 out of 2 para dito kay Magno.
Score is 31-22 in favor of the orange shirts.
White shirt.
Oh, excuse me, sorry, you're right, the white shirts.
And we are seeing Mangubat here being guarded by 2. Now Mejia will commit a traveling violation. Missed opportunity there.
Possession. It's going back to Caloocan.
Now Manalili is back with 9-point lead in favor of Abra. Manalili to Diamante. Now the foul was called, but this time it was against Ringgold Mejia.
That is going to be 2 free throws. Care of George Diamante.
Diamante misses the first one. Eligado with the rebound. 0 out of 2 para kay Diamante. Now Mangubat. Abra on the attack. Eligado almost loses the ball. Kicks it out. Yes, sir! That was Aldwin Herrera on that corner.
And it started with Eligado able to find the open man, creating some space for him to take the 3. Eligado with the rebound now.
Assist tried that, but air ball. Now Mangubat. Creating a play to Tagokon. Mejia going up against Asisio. Herrera to Eligado. Straight to the basket. Now tapping in Diamante. Straight to the basket. No good. Para dito kay Rubico.
Great box out there for Abra. Able to make it difficult for Caloocan to score.
Unfortunately, Manalili fouled itong si Mangubat.
So look at this replay here. Able to find the open shooter. Eligado able to find Aldwin Herrera for that 3.
Great kick out pass and a quick 3-pointer. Now Eligado with a twist and turn, unable to convert that one.
Almost got it there, Eligado.
Now Gasingan fires his very own. Wasn't able to make it, pero ang rebound sa kanila pa din. Now Manalili. Look at that. Able to convert. But Rubico Saves that. Manalili to Diamante. Wala pa din.
No basket for the orange shirts. Multiple attempts.
A lot of missed opportunities right there. Eligado. Manalili tries to draw a foul. Unfortunately, Eligado powers through.
Bully ball there by Eligado, able to bypass his defender for the easy two. That was all muscle for Eligado.
All muscle, exactly. Let's take a look at this.
Whoops. Could have gotten away, maybe. Regardless, it's 2 points.
Powering through the defense of Caloocan. Itong si Eligado using that muscle and strength advantage.
And right now, Coach Derok is doing a coach's challenge. I believe he's thinking that it will go back to Abra's basketball in that last possession.
36-22. Lumobo na sa 14 ang kalamangan ng Abra kontra Caloocan. Now we're just waiting for the official decision of our referees and our officials para dito sa coach's challenge ng Abra. Let's watch this again. Eligado with that beautiful shot.
I think it's here in terms of after the basket. Whose ball is it? Touch. Ooh.
Parang nahawakan pa ni Rubico in my perspective.
That was a very tough call.
After Eligado, Rubico naman. I'm not really sure about that, but let's take a look at it again. Panelo will inbound. There's Eligado.
Ooh.
Okay. So parang hindi nahawakan ni Eligado in that transition. And Rubico, let's see about that.
Oh, unsuccessful.
So, kinonsider na last touch itong si Eligado. Now, Gasingan will inbound. See the tight defense from Abra. Now, Rubico against Mejia. And the foul was called against Aldwin Herrera.
Aldrin Herrera called for a holding. And that leads to a penalty, allowing Caloocan to cut the deficit. That is not what you want.
Regardless of how big the lead here early on this basketball matchup, you are going up against former champs and anything can happen. And Manalili was able to make the first one. Second one is good as well. 2 for 2 para dito kay Manalili.
It is a 12-point lead for Abra.
Now Mejia, with that side step, he was fouled in the process against Diamante.
Yeah, Diamante felt frustrated after that foul. Not yet a penalty.
One more to give away before maging penalty. Let's see it again. Okay, that contact was called a foul against Diamante rather.
The coaching staff of Abra seems very frustrated with that off-ball play. They were trying to set up a side ball inbound, but it didn't go the way they wanted it to be executed.
Nanatilang bola dito sa Abra for another chance. Now Mangubat pulls up for 3. A bit short. Caloocan with the rebound. Mangubat ulit. Creating a play, drawing opponents. Eligado with a pull-up. Off to the left. Now Gasingan looking for an open teammate to Manalili.
Ooh,
A blind pass was caught by Mangubat to Eligado. Wow, what a follow-up.
That was a very difficult follow-through there for Abra, able to get it done.
Gasingan fires the very own three-pointer. Unfortunately, it still didn't go in. That was a quick transition earlier para dito sa Abra.
Look at this replay here. Able to fight Eligado with the miss. Great putback. Care of Rick Golbehia.
Very attentive itong Abra kung saan pupunta yung bola. The first one is good para kay Eligado.
Eligado, no, making the most of his opportunities. Now with this new team, former player of San Juan.
Knocks down the second as well. 2 for 2 para kay Eligado. That pull-up jumper will not go para kay Ralph Miyako.
Ralph Miyako could have gotten that, cut the deficit further, but no good. Let's see if Abra can extend further.
Now Eligado attacking the defense. Passes it to Tagocon with that jumper.
That is a very difficult jumper. I would always say that the baseline J's are the hardest. And someone at his height, talking about John Tagocon, able to get it done.
I believe he stands at 6'9". Itong si Tagocon.
At 21 years old, partner.
21 years old. Now, Miyako was able to make it this time.
Not giving up on the play. Miyako able to give life to Caloocan.
With 1 minute 20 seconds remaining. Look at that. Step back. Carl Rodriguez, three-pointer.
Carl Rodriguez making some noise from downtown.
Well, Rubico tried to attack the defense of Tagocon but got fouled in the process.
And that was quite frustrating for Abra because John Tagocon believed that was all ball. However, they can't do another coach's challenge because the last one was unsuccessful. And it will lead to these two free throws. This on the first, care of Matthew Rubico.
Oh, he misses the first one. Let's see about the second. (45-26) here in the second quarter. 1 minute 3 seconds remaining. Makes the second one. 1 out of 2 para kay Rubico. The partner, considering na wala si VJ Prey dito sa Abra with a big of a lead, 45-27. Surprising here sa debut ng Abra. Surprising Caloocan.
Definitely, partner. No, we don't. Again, dark horse today. Technically, hindi underdog, more of mystery. We don't know what to expect from this squad. So the fact that they're making a huge impact against this Caloocan squad that just got a win last week, very impressive to start this first half.
Well, impressive indeed. Especially, ganito kalaki yung kalamangan. 18 points. Second quarter, 46.2 seconds remaining. A little substitution for Abra.
It is a 18-point lead for
Abra taking that 18-point lead.
Oh, the Abra Solid North Junior Weavers-Lamtex. I want to get it right, partner.
Diamante pulls up a bit short on that three-pointer. That was a foul called in that last transition. A penalty against Caloocan.
Oh, definitely. It is now going to be Rick Golbehia's turn to go to the free throw line.
First one is good. He made the lead 20 points in the second quarter. Itong si Mejia
Not
with a 2 out of 2.
Definitely not slowing down itong Abra squad, making sure that they will extend the lead as much as possible as long as the buzzer hasn't hit 0.
Well, 21 seconds remaining here on the second. And Abra is still showing their dominance here in their debut dito sa Season 2 ng Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL D-League. Now Manalili spins, finds his teammate under, kicks it out to Manalili again for a three-pointer off to the left. Now Esperanza for the follow-up.
Esperanza able to evade the long arms of John Tagokod for the tough 2.
Tough 2 indeed, but the end of the second quarter will be in favor of Abra, 47 to 29.
Yeah, definitely, as you can see here, Chess Magic second quarter highlights. It has been a bully ball effort for Lawrence Mangubat. As you can see here, great swat care of Andrex Magno. Meanwhile, that is a give and go play care of Eligado to Herrera. And lastly, tough shot care of Leonard Desabel.
What a great second quarter, partner. No? Bumulusok itong Abra now for the end of the first half, 47 to 29 in favor of Abra.
$47 to 29 is our halftime score at kasama po natin one of the assistant coaches of Team Caloocan, Coach J.R. Zaralde. Good evening, Coach J.R. Right now po itong Caloocan down by 18 points. Sa tingin niyo po, ano po yung mga needs for improvement entering itong ating second half?
Siguro yung depensa na lang. Siguro ang dami naming chances na na-miss. So siguro sa second half, tatry namin yung best namin para ma-convert namin yung mga pagkakataon na binibigay sa amin.
Hopefully yung mga may shots po na yun maging made dito sa ating final two quarters. Coach, baka meron po kayong gustong pasalamatan or batiin? Go ahead po.
Siyempre, nagpapasalamat ako sa team owner natin, no, si Congressman Dean Asisio, at saka sa aming Mayor Along Malapitan.
Thank you so much po and good luck po sa Team Kankaloo entering itong ating second half. Sending it back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Daphne, for the halftime report. The halftime score is 47 to 29 in favor of Abra. So we have Abra Solid North Junior Weavers-Lamtex going up against Caloocan Batang Kankaloo here in the Season 2 of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL D-League 21 and under division. Once again, this is John Ocampo, joined by JP Ruiz, our analyst, and Daphne Cristobal as our courtside reporter.
Yeah,
JP.
definitely. No, you'll see some of the great highlights here in the first half from both squads. Caloocan trying their best to play catch-up here, but it has been all Abra this first half. As you can see, some of the halftime stats here. Huge 18-point lead care of Abra. And you can definitely see it in terms of the field goal percentage, partner. They are very good at choosing their shot selections in terms of three-point shooting. Very qualitative shot selections. Itong si Abra, only 7 attempts but making more than half of them. Unlike the Caloocan squad, only making 1 out of 12. So if they want to play catch-up, they have to convert on their long-distance shots. Meanwhile, on the rebounding, it is taking second chance opportunities and advantage for Abra, getting +7 here with 30 rebounds, as well as taking care of the basketball and passing the rock, all in Abra's favor.
Well, thank you for the halftime statistics, partner. As we can see here, lamang talaga yung Abra on the positive stats, the positive sides of things, you know. And as you mentioned nga, itong Abra ang dark horse, mysterious. We don't know what to expect. Although what we know about them is, yun nga, hindi sila nagkukulang sa experience and physicality, knowing that they are playing for universities already para dito sa D-League natin na 21 and under. Same goes for Caloocan, but I believe na sorpresa ang Caloocan nitong Abra.
Pero then again, partner, it's very scary knowing na wala pa si VJ Pre
Oo.
sa Abra. So, expect more. What more pag nandyan siya?
Exactly. And now it's time for our fan of the game. We've spotted someone in the crowd who's been cheering non-stop, full of energy and bringing all the good vibes here in this game. And you know what they say, the coolest fan deserves the coolest iced tea. Congratulations to our fan of the game. You're getting a refreshing treat from True Tea Iced Tea, a no sugar added iced tea. Stay cool with True Tea Iced Tea, the goodness of iced tea without the sugar. Now going back in this 21 and under matchup between Abra Solid North Junior Weavers-Lamtex and Caloocan Batang Kankaloo. Before we begin, also once again, I would like to greet on behalf of the Junior MPBL team our commissioner for an advanced happy birthday,
Chief
Commissioner Keith Picasso.
Kamish, happy birthday.
And also, I'd like to take the opportunity to greet my siblings. Pareho silang birthday naman today. Yeah, ang ate ko at ng bunso kong kapatid, Ate Aubrey and Charles. Yeah.
Happy birthday po sa inyo.
Happy
Pasensya na, nandito
birthday.
yung kapatid nyo.
Well, win-win naman. Kung nandun ako, panalo. Nandito ako, panalo din because we are witnessing
Yes.
this very electric matchup between Caloocan and Abra, two powerhouses in this league. 21 and under, as you mentioned earlier, partner, is no
Oo.
joke.
Nope.
Dahil wala, every ball possession talagang may physicality magaganap. Walang pinapalampas, ano?
I mean, looking at the halftime stats, besides the ones that we normally saw, partner, no? Abra has 6 steals versus Caloocan's 1. So again, defense plays a key factor here. In terms of other statistical ratio, quite even. Despite the big discrepancy, it is due to the field goal percentage. Meaning, magaling talaga mag-defense itong Abra to make it difficult for Caloocan to shoot. So, they need to pass the basketball more in order for Caloocan to get high accuracy opportunities to cut
Yes,
the deficit.
indeed, partner. No? And also, Abra is playing offense and defense greatly dito sa first half natin. And as the assistant coach of Caloocan mentioned earlier during the interview of Daphne, yung they want to improve dito sa second half yung defense naman nila. Dahil nga grabe yung atake nitong Abra, nakita nila na grabe sumalaksak. And speaking of Alegado earlier, since he's back in the third quarter, you mentioned he's from previously San Juan.
Oo.
And San Juan was defeated by Caloocan in the season 1 of D-League. So parang medyo comeback niya to with a different team.
Against the same.
Na tumalo sa kanila. That was a very close one as well.
So medyo may personal story behind
Oo.
his effort or performance today.
And that was baklaan ng gasingan
Oo.
dun sa last game nila na yun, sa third nila. Now here, Abra ulit. Mejia against Manalili. Eligado finds. Teammate underneath. Misses that. 2 chances.
Look at the second chance opportunity by Abra.
Kanila pa din after that. 2 attempts. Now Manalili drives straight to the basket.
Manalili able to go coast to coast. However, Magubat was pleading for the foul. He felt that while driving, an orange shirt may have touched his arm.
Now Eligado on the attack again, using his strength and size. Passed out to Mangubat. Now to Mejia and Aligado on that corner. Misses. Now Magno and Casinillo.
Great sportsmanship showed by both players, showing true athleticism, referring to Casinillo and Magno.
Well, bola pa rin ng Caloocan dito. Diamante. Setting up. Gazingan. To Panelo. Pulls up. A bit short. Aligado with the rebound. Now we got Reyno. Back to Aligado. To Mangubat. Abra setting up a play. Aligado being guarded by Diamante. Sizing up his opponent. Finds Reyno. Wala pa din.
That is the second attempt by Reyno. Right at zero, right in front of his basket, hindi nakapasok.
Well, it has to shake off the jitters. Look at that. Hindi lang na-convert ni Panelo.
That was a great creative way of passing the basketball but unable to get that bucket.
Well, Reyno again. Wala pa din.
That was a great stop by Diamante, making it difficult for Reyno to score.
Big man against big man.
Oo.
Now Gazingan on the attack. There it is.
Gazingan able to cut the deficit to 14.
Now Mangubat against Magno.
This is a great matchup. Mangubat and Magno.
Both are fast. Both are physical. 1 versus 3 orange shirts itong si Reyno. Successful sa rebound.
Oo.
Now Mangubat pulls up for 3. A bit short. Anticipated by Diamante.
The hustle and effort from both squads this quarter is showing, partner. Look at this replay here. Caloocan able to go all the way. Talking about Alexandre Gazingan.
It's their second season dito sa Junior MPBL D-League. And they're facing a tough opponent. Look at that. A little up and under.
That's Orige able to get it done.
Another big man para dito sa Caloocan. Now Mejia sizing up the three-pointer. Well, Danag makes the job done for that 3 points.
Cold-blooded shot there, care of Markian Danag.
Little hesitation. Galing dito ay Mejia, but Danag gets the job done. Now Diamante on the attack. 2 versus 1.
Great stop there for Abra.
The hesitation. Yurak with the finish.
Great presence of mind. Meanwhile, on the other end, that was unfortunate for an Abra player. That's Rico Mejia on the floor.
I didn't see exactly what happened to him, partner. No? So we're gonna need to take a look.
Yeah, I think I was able to see, I think an elbow. Let's take a look here.
That was a play earlier by Alige.
Yes, that was a great play by Alige. But we're trying to see where.
Well, Abra is still up
Oh,
by 17. Huge, 17 points. Still not letting go of the momentum they built since the first quarter. 5 minutes and 43 here on the third. Manlili will inbound for Esperanza. Now
17.
Esperanza.
Yeah, 17-point lead now.
Trailing by huge 17 points. Manalili with that challenge. Unfortunately, ooh, was able to get it back. Life past the Decibel, but Tagokan was too big for him.
Great stop, almost a travel.
There was a traveling called against, I believe this is Yurag.
Oh, that was
Danag.
Danag.
Marky and Danag rather. Decibel is in. Now Esperanza kicks it out in the corner for Gazingan. Steps back for pull up, and it's good.
That is a great basket there from Alexandre Gazingan, making things happen for Caloocan.
Cut the lead down to 15. Under 5 minutes remaining here in the third. Shaking up the defense of Caloocan. CJ Urag.
Yeah, CJ Urag almost lost the basketball, able to make the tough shot, get the contact. Look at this replay here, able to evade. Mark Esperanza and get the contact there.
Now he takes a trip to the free throw line for a chance to make a two-pointer. First one scores.
Extending the lead. Abra, cool, calm, and collected in the third quarter.
Although ang laki nung lamang nila, partner, hindi natin nakikitang mag-relax itong Abra, no? But they are very calm and composed sa pag-atake. Not rushing and being careless. Very calculated. Now Rubico with that finish.
On the other hand, because of Caloocan's being behind quite a bit, though, they're the ones being the aggressor. Trying their best to play catch up immediately as fast as possible. As you can see this replay here with the N1 bucket.
Pound for pound fitness foul, counted play para dito kay Rubico. Now he will have a chance to complete a three-point play. We'll try to cut down the lead. And now it's down to 13 here in the third quarter with 4 minutes 13 seconds remaining.
Bakers does it.
Now Abra.
Ooh, pick and roll action.
Look at that. Look at that.
Ang ganda ng play na yun. That was Lance Masiklat, the former Caloocan player, able to get that pick and roll action going.
Going up against her former teammates. Floater was not good.
That was a loose ball foul. Pushing foul, excuse me, in favor. Ball possession will go back to Abra. Look at this replay here. Great floater, but unable to score. And he knew it, Rubico knew it. He already acknowledged and apologized to his former teammate.
Well, Urag trying to shake off the defense. Masiglat to Danag. Looking to score. Now on that wing, Mangubat almost knocking it down. Now Decibel with the rebound to Esperanza. 3 white shirts against 1. That was a foul.
Ooh, okay, it's only the second team foul for Abra. Still a big 15-point lead.
3 minutes, 17 seconds here in the third with 15-point lead para dito sa Abra. Now Rubico trying to score. Yes, sir!
Matthew Rubico making some noise here. Consistent for Caloocan.
And a steal. Pass to Esperanza with a finish. Back to back.
Started with Rubico's defense and presence, cutting the deficit down to 11.
Quick turn of events para dito sa Caloocan. If they can keep this up, they still have under 3 minutes in the third quarter to close the gap. Look at that. Esperanza once again. Fast break finish.
And that is a 6-0 run. Care of Caloocan, cutting the deficit to 9. Abra would want a ceasefire. Look at this replay here. Great presence of mind by Rubico, able to pass it to his teammate for the quick 2. That was Esperanza. Meanwhile, another fast break for Esperanza going all the way, cutting the deficit now to 9.
And not to mention the left and right of Esperanza. Now we're going to take a quick break for this timeout. We're back after that quick break. Back in action dito sa 21 and under division. Caloocan versus Abra.
That was CJ Yurag trying to go for the dipsy-do, able to get the contact for 2 free throws.
Well, partner, from double digit na kalamangan ng Abra, ngayon bumaba na lang sa single digit, siyam na lang ang hinahabol ng Caloocan. Let's see if Yurag can increase the gap. Unfortunately for the first one, didn't go through.
Oh, he hasn't stopped the bleeding yet. It is still Abra with the lead.
0 out of 2, pero rebounded ni Eligado. Ignoring the defense, almost knocking it down. Pass to Danag. And that was a foul called in that last sequence.
By the former Caloocan player. That was Lance Masiglat.
Kanina nga, partner, I can hear the coaching staff, even the other players, medyo nagkakantsawan kay Musiglat.
Actually.
Bilang previous player nila eh.
You could see throughout the ball game, no, some of the players would unintentionally re-greet their former teammates.
Oo. Now, Caloocan. Esperanza kicks it out. Yes, sir! Lance Aurigue.
That is from the big man, Lance Aurigue, making it happen for Caloocan. It is now a 6-point game.
And the crowd is fired up, partner. 6-point game na lang. Eligado. 2 defenders. Wala pa din. 2 missed attempts now. The hype is with Caloocan. 1 minute 22 seconds here on the third. What a surprise by Aurigue. Now Rubico almost knocking it down.
Oh, the place would have erupted, John, if he made that shot. Let's see if
Muntik na.
Abra can stop the bleeding.
That was Dumangkas. Now Danag for Abra. Eligado challenging the defense here of Aurigue. The defense was too tight.
Eligado really wanted that basketball, John, and able to get the contact. As you can see this replay there.
Kick out
Nothing
pass.
but net from the big man in the middle.
So kanina pa natin sinasabi na nasurpresa yung Caloocan sa presensya ng Abra, but now sinusurpresa nila yung Abra sa paghabol. Only down by 6 points itong Caloocan. 50.5 seconds remaining here on the third. 55-49. Abra only up by 6. Being up by double digits earlier, Caloocan was able to close it towards the end of the third quarter. Let's see what happens next. That was a failed attempt by Mangubat. A follow-up didn't go in as well. Now Esperanza. Setting things up. Rubico pulls up. Yes, sir! Another 3!
Things are getting wild here. The Caloocan crowd are making their presence known. It's a one-possession ball game.
Caloocan showing why they were the Northern champs. Look at that! Great defense and hustle play by Rubico.
Possession stays with Abra with 12.9 remaining. Look at this replay here. Esperanza. Open Rubico. Nothing but net.
Grabe yun. Now 12.9 seconds remaining. Intercepted pa. Now Esperanza. Left-handed and a bonus.
Esperanza. No fear. With the dipsy-do, able to change his hand at the last second, able to get the contact with the end one opportunity.
Pound for pound fitness, foul, counted play. Let's see this again, partner.
As you can see, they're changing mid-air, able to get the contact, the transition, and the ability to switch hands and switch his body to get the end one.
Exactly. Nagwawala na din yung crowd and bench ng Caloocan. Misses that. Now Mangubat to Eligado, fires for three. Too strong, and that will be the end of the third quarter. Abra with only 1 point lead, 55 to 54. What a quarter.
This quarter has definitely been Caloocan's way since the get-go. Look at this Chef's Magic third quarter highlights. Rubico has been perfect this quarter, going inside out on defense and everything else. Esperanza, on the other hand, getting the fast break opportunities running for Caloocan. And look at this last play. Fast break, Rubico, Esperanza for the dipsy do and one, cutting the lead to 1.
That will be the end of the third quarter, 55 to 54, 1 point lead para dito sa Abra.
This is just a 1 point game as we enter the final 10 minutes of this ball game. There's nothing else Coach Denok is seeking for the Junior Weavers but just to simply go back. With the run created in the third quarter, it seems like a deja vu of the Caloocan we know in the first season, a team who unintentionally loves to come from behind. That 18-point lead, gone in a snap. Caloocan now successfully limiting Abra to just an 8-point outing in the third while producing 25. What could be the story here in the final 10 minutes of this ball game? What do you think, Sean and JP?
Thank you so much for that, Daphne. JP, we are being asked, ano sa palagay natin?
It's a game of runs, partner. That's how you see it in basketball. And definitely cutting the run here, stopping the bleeding. Itong si Mangubat of Abra, extending the lead to 3.
Well, entering the fourth quarter once again. My name is Jan Ocampo, joined by JP Ruiz and Daphne Cristobal as our courtside reporter. Here in this fired up and exciting debut for Abra going up against the former Northern champs of Caloocan. Mangubat scored earlier. Pagpasok ng third quarter ng Manzano with that two-pointer, cutting the lead back to 1.
That is a very difficult baseline jumper there for Caloocan, cutting the deficit back to 1.
Not letting everyone breathe in both teams. Now that loose ball will go to Caloocan, but that's a missed opportunity.
Yeah, possession will go back to the white shirts. Some breathing room here for Coach Denok and his squad. As you can see this replay. Drop pass for the baseline J. Care of Clint Manzano.
Manzano was too calm and composed in making that shot. Therefore, cutting down the lead to 1. Once again, good evening to our live viewers at Facebook page and our YouTube channel. You're watching Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2 D-League 21 and under.
Excellent drop pass there from Mangubat to Ringo Mejia.
As we are saying, this is an exciting match-up between the Dark Horses Abra and the former Northern champs Caloocan. Balikan lang sa 1 and 3 ang kalamangan ng Abra. Let's see how Caloocan will tie things up or take the lead. Aurigues' three-pointer was too strong, rebounded by Mangubat. Now Abra has a chance. Mangubat on the blind pass to Eligado. Unfortunately, medyo napalakas.
He had the right idea. Quite too strong. Eligado unable to control the basketball. Caloocan has a chance to cut the deficit.
Will it be a three-pointer? A 2-and-1? What will it be? Gazingan on the attack. Almost. Now Esperanza. Manzano loses that.
Great defensive stop there from Abra. Able to not let Caloocan have an attempt. Going back to Abra's possession.
Very tight yung defense nung Abra. As we can see in that last sequence, talagang muntik-muntikan na makascore itong Caloocan, but Abra was able to stop them. 3-point lead pa rin, 59-56 para sa Abra. Now Mangubat pulls up. Too strong. Eligado with a rebound. Floater not good. And there was a foul against Mejia. Bumping into Rubico. And we're going to take a look at that in the replay.
Definitely, Rubico shake it up. Looking at the stats partner right now, Abra, who is currently up by 3, have 11 more rebounds. And looking at this replay there, ooh.
The left leg was a bit extended. The trip, Rubico.
Versus Rico Mejia, that matchup.
Extended yung left leg, left knee ni Mejia against Rubico. We felt that.
But as I mentioned, the rebounding battle, Abra is defeating Caloocan 46-35. Hence why they have that slight lead. And you could tell the hustle play of Abra, they really are going after those second chance opportunities.
Rebounding department, up by 11 itong Abra. Now, as we are in the fourth and final quarter of this basketball match up between Caloocan and Abra, 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Still a lot of time. 3-point lead para dito sa Abra.
Caloocan is getting closer to their getting the lead or tying it up because of their points in the paint partner. 32 versus 22. So they really want to score down low itong Caloocan.
Oo. It was a 10-point difference.
Oo.
Now Rubico fires for 3. Almost knocks it down. Rebounded by Eligado. Now Mangubat will set it up. Both teams on the rush. The pressure is on. Look at that. Masiklat misses that, but Yurag was right behind. Shot clock violation against Abra.
Yeah, unfortunately, they weren't able to get a successful shot attempt. Itong Abra, possession will go back to the orange shirts.
Now, Caloocan has a chance to tie things up.
Oh, something they haven't done. I think they haven't tasted the lead yet. Itong Caloocan for the longest time.
Well, the entire ball game so far. And they're looking to get that in this fourth quarter. Manzano to Rubico. Now to Esperanza. Finds Aurigue. Across to Rubico. That's short, but Manzano is right underneath.
Not giving up on the play. Si Clint Manzano. Second chance opportunity. Cutting it down to 1.
1 point na lang na naman ang laman ng Abra. Let's see if Caloocan will be able to take the lead this time. Let's see this replay. Look at that pull up and the follow up.
Great presence of mind by Manzano. Not giving up on that play. It could have easily been a turnover.
Presence of mind and alertness. Now Mangubat against Rubico.
Oh, love this matchup.
Look at that. Bit too strong. Pero sa kanila pa rin ang bola. Ooh! What a pass to Eligado from CJ Yurag. Yurag Eligado connection, partner.
Ang ganda tignan doon. No orange shirts at Eligado. All the eyeballs were at Yurag.
Now Esperanza with that shot misses. Muntik na. This is getting really close to the finish and really close para sa Caloocan, taking over the lead.
Look at this replay here. All orange shirts were eyes on him. And Eligado able to easily get that 2-hit.
Now Caloocan will call for a timeout to reset things and make something happen. We're gonna be back. Now back from that short break, we're gonna see how things will play out para dito sa Caloocan. Trailing by 3 kontra Abra. 21 and under division. A lot of back and forth action. That last sequence before the timeout. Now we are back. Rubico on the corner to Gazingan. Wala.
Oh, that was a wild shot. Great defense there by Abra.
Na mangubat against Gazingan. Finds his way through that traffic.
Great movement there. Pick and roll action by Bagubat and Eligado able to get the matchup that he wanted for the two.
Now making the lead 5. Caloocan.
Great double team.
That was a foul, and the side of Abra reacted to that call.
Yeah, that would have been a turnover for the orange shirts, and the Abra bench is pleading their case. Coach Denok having a chat with Matthew Rubico. Ano kaya sinabi niya sa akin? Alam mo naman, sa atin dapat yan, di ba? Baka.
Well, the ball will remain with Caloocan. Rubico with a few seconds.
Oh!
Naubusan, as we were saying. 5 seconds lang ang meron sila to pass the ball.
And partner, I don't know if you saw that, but the whole bench of Abra, the coaching staff, were counting with the referee para sigurado na 5 seconds.
Making sure na maging turnover yun,
Oo.
no? Now, Eligado. Wala. Masiglat. Called for a pushing foul against Aurigue.
Oh,
Five
no. Okay, no.
fouls.
Hence the frustration from Lance Masiglat. He wanted the breakout game. He wanted the revenge game. He tried his best to stay on the court. Fortunately, he was called for his 5th foul, so early graduation for the former Caloocan player, Lance Masiglat.
With 4 minutes and 20
Oo.
seconds, 28 seconds remaining on the 4th.
Still a lot of time.
A lot of time indeed. Caloocan only trailing by 5. Now Rubico finding an open man. Back to Rubico. Attacks the basket, draws a foul.
And I believe that was a CJ Urag able to get that foul. Tried his best to stay with Rubico.
Oh, there was a little entanglement dun sa transition.
Oo. Matthew Rubico has an opportunity to cut the deficit with time on the clock.
The first one is good para dito kay Rubico ng Caloocan. The lead is now down to 4 in favor of Abra with 4 minutes and 8 seconds remaining on the last quarter. This ball game has been very exciting since the beginning.
Oo.
From the tip-off talaga. They had the huge 18-point lead earlier, itong Abra, but now it's down to 3, courtesy of the 2 free throws of Rubico.
Can Abra maintain this lead and give a great debut, against the Northern Champs?
We're about to find that out.
Rubico
On the rush. They will for sure contest this one.
Oh, it is gonna stay with Caloocan.
Yep, white shirt was able to tap the ball before going out of bounds. Now Manalili is back in replacement of Reguera.
Will the departure of Lance Masiglat be a factor?
We're about to find that out, partner. Now Manalili setting up,
Man-to-man, pick and roll, double team.
finds Esperanza on that
Ooh.
side. Almost losing that. Rubico steps back. Oh! Rubico! Tough shot.
That was an unbelievable basket from Matthew Rubico and a swat.
I would like to see that again later. Now Manzano founded by Manalili.
5-0 quick run here for Caloocan, getting the lead for the first time in this ball game.
3 minutes remaining here in the fourth, and now Caloocan is up by 2. Mangubat pulls up for 3, wala. Now Danag pulls up a little bit closer, wala pa din. What a wild shot.
That was incredible. Look at this replay here, partner. Almost shot clock violation. Matthew Rubico with a heave. With the bank. Lucky Brownson able to get it done. Another angle. Matthew Rubico.
Steps far back.
You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Kobe. Shout out dahil it's August 24 nga pala.
Oh yeah, 18-24. Esperanza off the glass. Now the pressure is on Abra's side with 2 minutes remaining and 18 seconds. Almost knocking it down. Rebound, voila!
Gold.
Mejia.
Yeah, Rick Gold. Mejia could have gotten the tie ball game there. Unable to score for Abra.
That was a very close one. Now we are down to our final 2 minutes. Now Manalili setting things up. Aurigue pulls up. Yes, sir! Look at that!
Lance Aurigue, cold-blooded with a clutch shot, extending the lead to 5.
Let's take a look at this again.
Unable to find a partner, instead took the shot for himself with the shot clock winding down and still getting it done for Caloocan.
What a wild turn of events. But we're gonna take a timeout. Caloocan welcoming Abra in their debut here in the 21 and under division of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL D League. JP, what can you say with 1 minute and 49 seconds remaining?
I mean, both squads are really showing it in this matchup. Abra debuting, wanting to make an impact statement against the Northern Champs. At the same time, Caloocan coming off a fresh, tight win last week, wanting to stay undefeated and go 2-0 against Abra.
Tight win last week.
And they're showing it right now with clutch performance.
Tight win last week, 1 point lead lang against QC, but
Oo.
now down sila na 18 kanina.
Oo.
Now they're up by 5. And let's see what Abra can do.
It is a loose ball foul. Caloocan player got the foul, holding foul. 1 minute and 41 remaining.
Hindi pa natatapos ang thrill dito with 1 minute and 41 seconds remaining. Now Mangubat on the rush. Feeling the pressure. Trying to get that contact. A bit short. Hindi kumagat si Magno dun sa paagat nito ni Mangubat. But now Rubico setting it up. Aurigue steps back. Almost knocking it down. Esperanza. Yes!
Very contested shot there called. Esperanza able to get the spin move. The open floater extending the lead.
Eligado for 3. May pambawi.
4-point lead with 1 minute and 1 remaining. It's still anyone's ball game.
Now it's just 59.1 seconds.
Oh, Caloocan player is down.
We're gonna have to review that to see what exactly happened.
I
Oh,
believe
it's
that
Aurigue.
was, yes, that was Lance. Aurigue.
What a crazy turn of events here in the last quarter. Under a minute remaining. 4-point lead para dito sa Caloocan.
I would say 3 quarters and I believe 8 minutes. It has been all Abra, and then with a burst of speed, Caloocan getting the lead now. Okay, we're not sure if that is intentional. It didn't look like it from that vantage point.
Kasi nakatayo lang din si Eligado dun sa track ni ni Aurigue. Well, Eligado getting a glimpse of what it is like going up against Caloocan, especially nung season 1 during their semis.
Oh,
Oh no, that was the finals rather. Northern finals rather.
59.1 seconds remaining. 4-point lead for Caloocan. Can they hold this lead?
Now Manzano, triple team. Magno was able to escape. Aurigue was right under. Look at that hype from Magno to Aurigue. Increasing the lead to 6 now.
Yeah, look at this replay. Able to get the fast break. Magno able to outlet pass it to Aurigue. Able to get it done. Extending the lead now to 6.
What a play in that last sequence. Caloocan team, bench, and of course the crowd is fired up towards the end of this basketball matchup. The much anticipated. 52.1 seconds remaining.
What an unbelievable comeback here from Caloocan. Able to go 18 down. As much as 18 down for Abra to hold on until the last couple of minutes in the fourth. And Caloocan just exploded with another burst of energy with shot after shot after shot. And right now they are trying their best to hold on to a 6-point lead.
Kumbaga sa race partner, during the last lap, dun na umarangkada yung
Oo.
Caloocan. They were trailing by 18 points, 18 huge points the first 3 quarters. Crazy, crazy turn of events. Now, Yurag will inbound for Abra. Who will he find? He finds Eligado. Now back to Yurag. Shot was too strong. Rebounded by Rubico. Now Magno. And Rubico finds Manzano, but the Panelo wasn't there.
That was the stop Abra needed. Despite they weren't able to get they weren't able to get added points in. So Abra has a chance now.
What a shot! Mangubat! Hindi pa tapos.
It is a one possession ball game with 25.5 seconds remaining. Look at this replay. Mangubat squaring up against Magno. Magno tried his best to avoid the foul, which he did, but that didn't matter. A 3-point basket for Mangubat.
Another crazy turn of events here, pero Caloocan lamang pa rin ng tatlo. 72-69 with 25.5 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Now 72-69 in favor of Caloocan. 25.5 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
Actually, partner, this is where ito yung big what-if question eh. Si Lance Masiglat, na-foul out early in the fourth. What would have happened if hindi siya na-foul out?
Good point, partner. Doon nga pala nagkaroon ng crazy turn of events
Oo.
after mawala itong si Masiglat. Unfortunately for him, maaga siyang graduate on the fourth quarter with
Yes.
4 minutes remaining.
Mga
I think.
ganon, 4 or 5 minutes remaining. Now let's look here.
25.5 seconds. Manzano to Gasingan. And Gasingan will be fouled. Oh, that was a jump ball.
Wow!
But the ball will remain on
Oo.
their side.
Luckily for Caloocan, it wasn't a foul, but it wasn't their ball. So it's going to be Caloocan's ball as well. So 21.5 seconds remaining, 11 to shoot.
Considering na penalty na itong Abra.
Oo.
Now Rubico will have to find an open man. Finds Esperanza. Esperanza to Aurigue. A lot of defenders in there. Rubico. And that's the foul they were looking for.
Coach Deno pleading his case. Parang he didn't ask for a foul.
Well, if that was the case, probably Abra felt the pressure and fouled instead.
The coaching staff is pleading their case to the referees that they were looking for a foul. The shot clock was at 11, which didn't make any sense. But however, it is going to be 2 free throws for Rubico with Rick Gold Mejia now graduating.
Oh, that was his fifth.
Oo.
Now Rubico has to make both of these to secure. The first one is good. One more to go. The crowd is hyped up with 15.7 seconds remaining here in the fourth. 73-69. Caloocan. 2 for 2 para kay Rubico. Make it a 5-point lead for Caloocan.
Substitutions happening. No timeouts.
Now 14 seconds. Rubico has to stop him.
Okay, they're not yet to the penalty. It's only the second team foul.
It's actually an advantage for Caloocan, partner. Hindi pa sila penalty. A lot of fouls to give. 11 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
Let's see if they'll play strategic here and foul to waste clock.
He cannot be too complacent, leaving Mangubat there. He fires for three. Air ball.
That was a difficult shot there for Aldwin Herrera with 6 seconds remaining.
6 seconds remaining. 5-point lead in favor of Caloocan. And they called for a timeout with 6 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
It's not gonna look too good on Abra's end despite their debut, but a very strong performance regardless without their star player VJ Preg due to I believe scheduling with with his university. So great strong effort here, care of Abra, but at the end, from a comeback, it has been all Caloocan.
Talk about a comeback, partner. Very nostalgic yung mga gantong comeback ng
Oo.
Caloocan. In the first season, they were known for their clutch plays. And they still showed it here. Pinasarap ang debut ng Abra and taking them over in the last quarter of this highly anticipated matchup between two powerhouses in the division. 6 seconds remaining. Rubico will inbound. Gasingan, of course, he will be fouled.
Yeah, immediate foul here that is needed for Abra to stop the clock and have a chance of getting back.
Exactly 1 second has passed.
This
6
is-
seconds,
oh.
ngayon 5 na.
Oh, this is Alexandre Gazingan on the line.
Now Panelo is back in replacement of Aurige. Gasingan knocks down the first. Sinisiguro na ng Caloocan.
Yep.
Lumalabo na ang tsansa ng Abra na manalo sa unang laro nila dito sa ligang ito.
Gazingan icing it on the cake with 2 free throws. It is a 7-point lead with less than 5 seconds remaining.
2-4-2. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. 76-69. Caloocan will take home the second win of the Season 2 of the 21 and under D-League division.
That is a great effort there for the debut of the Abra Solid North Junior Weavers-Lamtex. Able to bring it as close as they could. However, at the end of the day, the Northern Champs, the Caloocan JY Batang Kankaloo, are now undefeated 2-0 with the second win.
2-0 indeed, 76-69 in the 21 and under division. Panalo ang Caloocan Batang Kankaloo kontra dito sa Abra Solid North Junior Weavers-Lamtex. Talagang winelcome nila, partner, itong Abra. Sinurpresa ng Abra ang Caloocan kanina, but later on, Caloocan naman ang nanggulat sa kapasidad nila, considering that they were the former Northern Champs, in welcoming itong Abra.
It was a very strong first half, and I would say 3 quarters even for Abra, no? Talking about Mangubat, Eligado, and Mejia. Those 3 were very crucial in this ballgame, especially the former Caloocan player Lance Masiglat, doing it down low, getting it done. However, everything clicked for Caloocan. Talking about the presence of Manzano, talking about Gazingan, Panelo, even Rubico, especially Rubico and Esperanza. They have just clicked, and everything clicked for them in the fourth quarter, going undefeated.
Well, a lot of contributions for both teams, partner, no? Itong sa Abra, ang daming players na gumawa, ganun din sa Caloocan. I'm sure mataas ang stats ng mga players na familiar tayo sa mga pangalan, and later on, in a few minutes, we will be announcing our Chef's Magic player of the game.
Definitely. Well-deserved, no?
Well-deserved
Some
indeed.
of these players, especially from both sides. Mangubat and Eligado doing it well on Abra side. However, lot of options that you can pick here from Caloocan in their own way, doing everything in their own role.
Now, we will be announcing first the Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game, Jamir Eligado, with 12 points, 17 huge rebounds. And on the other hand, we will be announcing also our Don Benito's Assist Man of the Game, Lawrence Mangubat, with 4 rebounds and 6 assists. Coming up next, the 21 and under, the final game of the day. Quezon City, 828 Alpha Giants going up against Novaliches Playmakers in the 21 and under division.
Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Yeah, gabay at pag-asa ng bayan. Landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Yeah, ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to.